Welcome. My name is Sebastián Hernández Ramos, and this speech is based on Sid Efromovich's video titled 5 Techniques to Learn Any Language, which is a fun presentation that helps you visualize what is useful or not when you learn a language. The speaker in the TED Talk video shows us that we all have a sound database that relates to our language. It's a way we can interpret a sound or word, but in your native language's sense. Something that is not in your database is going to sound different from what it's meant to be, or maybe it's just an unknown letter. So just to recap the TED Talk, he talks about 5 techniques that are useful when you learn a language. The first one is to make mistakes. This is often seen in pronunciation. And when you mispronounce a word, you can correct yourself, and this helps you to improve. The second technique is not to use your native alphabet because the sounds are not going to sound the same. Because in foreign dialect, it has different words or different characters you might not know. So scrap it, forget about it. The third one is to find a stickler, which is basically a tutor. That can be a teacher, a coworker, or friend, someone that can correct you and will try to make you better. The fourth one is called the shower conversations, which is a technique you have to make in your head to have conversations with yourself. That way you can visualize both ends of the spectrum when conversing with someone and can help to find gaps in your vocabulary. Fifth and last technique is to have someone with the same language goal as you. This will help you both to improve with one another. Communication is vital in our society. By learning a second language, you can have a better job opportunity and have a better social life. At a young age, this is very important. It doesn't really matter what career you choose or what type of stuff you like, but let me assure you that learning a language will help in a way. To have many spoken lexicons help to have a better understanding in the language context. For example, of course the average American wouldn't have the same mentality as the average Japanese. So imagine you could speak Japanese. You would have a sense of how they see their world. Investigations have shown that information of other languages boosts students' understanding of them and empowers the knowledge to utilize their local dialect better. This applies to a particular dialect ability as well as in general etymological capacities. Foreign language learners have stronger vocabulary skills in English, a better understanding of the language, and improved literacy in general. Just to learn a dialect in general helps to keep your brain in shape. It has been shown that polyglot people have a mental flexibility and are overall better in skilled thinking. Also, people that speak a second language, a third or a fourth, tend to express better of how they speak. For someone who likes literature or poetry, it is a good thing to have a second language so you can appreciate better the foreign art in general. Any reason to learn a new language is good. Mine personally is to travel with ease and make my stay in another country more comfortable and enjoyable. Also, I would have the opportunity to study abroad with no problem. Basically, it's just to adapt myself into the environment. For someone who loves culture, the language is basic to understand it. It's the background to the country that it is from. It promotes cultural awareness. Also, most importantly for me, you might get to meet your lifelong friends in your way when you learn a language. That was my case, and I've had innumerable friends thanks to my skill, and some of them stayed with me along the way. Thank you for watching.